Rick Smith, come on up.
Hey, Rick.
Hi, Rick.
Hey, Rick.
Hey.
How you doing?
Great. Fantastic. Thanks for coming.
So this is a simple question about climate change. I'm asking this on behalf of Citizens Climate Lobby.
It's a hoax.
We have about 500 members in Iowa, and we now have a bill introduced, bipartisan. It's called the Energy Innovation and Carbon Dividend Act. That's pretty complicated, but it's pretty simple. It's just put a price on carbon. So I just would like to express our hope that you might co-sponsor that bill, and also maybe just quick comments about addressing climate change.
Yeah, absolutely. So please get that over to us so we can get behind that. I appreciate it. Well, first of all, thanks for all the work you're doing to address climate change. And this is absolutely a Congress that's going to make this a priority. And as a matter of fact, we have named special committees to just address climate change for the first time in history. So I'm thrilled to see that. And we're actually moving forward to address issues. And I'm grateful to be on the Agriculture Committee. And they found a spot for me on the the Commodities Exchanges and Energy Committee, because it's so important for Iowa to be on that, to have representation on that. And the other thing that I've already started working on is bringing the Energy and Commerce Committee out here for a field hearing. I'm trying to raise up the voice of Iowa. So I was sitting in the cloakroom, which is behind the House chambers, where you can go and find the cheapest sandwich in town, I figured out. And you know, you can sit down and answer emails and that while you're taking a break. And I heard two members of the Energy and Commerce Committee, which is literally the granddaddy committee of them all. The first committee ever created, obviously deals with energy. And I'm hearing them discuss going out and taking visits along the coast and address, for issues related to climate change, but also talking with organizations that were helping push for renewable energy. And I'm hearing coast, and I'm like, whoa, hey, did you know that Iowa produces almost 40% of its energy from wind? They didn't. Did you know that we have renewable fuels, including algae and switchgrass, and we're moving in the direction of continuing that tradition? No, we didn't. Well, we do, and I think it would be a great place. I also said we're 16th for opportunity in solar, so they're going to come out. We are working on setting up a hearing, which we have not had here at all, to really focus on our renewable energy sector and make sure that every single person who's related to this issue in DC and can make a difference in it gets a good understanding of what we're doing here in Iowa. So I'm really trying to raise up Iowa's profile when it comes to environmental issues. I'm also doing an ag tour as well, and we're going to focus on a lot of issues related to our farmers, but to also environmental issues within that as well. So I'm making sure that our voice is heard, that we're working actively towards that we're putting forth very practical ideas to get things done. One of the things is, trying to, for a small example, is talking about fixing some of the regulations within bringing some of our agriculture drugs to scale here. New Zealand actually has an additive that they're using for their cows to reduce their farting, for lack of a better term, which it is, and which releases methane. And if you can give them this additive, it decreases that by 30%. Of course, that helps us fight back against climate change. So these are real solutions that we can put in place. And those are the things that I'm talking to people about and wanting Iowa to be a leader, and then figuring out how we're going to cut through that bureaucracy to bring things like that to market so we can actually tangibly reduce our carbon emissions. So I'm grateful to hear you doing it. I know it's communities that make things happen, so let's work together and fix this problem.
Great, thank you.
Yeah.